welcome to Angloscope with Valerie Marzak. Let's speak English. Come on, you can do it.
Hello, welcome back to English Made Easy with a change of scenery, as you can see. So today we are going to see a few sentences to make sure that you understand the difference between the preterite or and the past progressive tenses. If you are not sure about this, please refer to my previous video, you'll find the link right here, before you do this exercise. The French version will follow shortly. Remember that for every video I make an English version and a French version. Just go to Angloscope Valerie Marzak and in the playlists select either English Made Easy English version or French version. So now about the preterite or the past progressive. Well, we have one chance out of two, but let's try and do this properly. Let's check a couple of examples first. Sentence number 1. She read an entire book last night. What's the tense here? Well, the tense is the simple preterite tense. Read, which is the preterite tense of the verb to read. This means that in this sentence, we simply insist on a fact, something which happened at some point in the past. It's a point in time, it is dated, it happened last night. So this hour means it's a point in time, it's finished. Sentence number 2. She was reading all day long yesterday. Here, was reading, we have a past progressive tense. Why? We could have said she read all day yesterday, but we want to insist on the fact that although the action is over, finished in the past, it went on for quite a long time, so we want to insist on the process. When we want to insist on a process in the past, we'll use the past progressive. How we form it is what we saw in the last video. We used to be in the preterite tense, which becomes was in this instance, followed by the verb without to, and we add ing at the end of the verb. Ready for the exercise? Maybe not quite. Let's try anyway. Come on. One chance out of two. I don't want chance here. I want you to think. Sentence number 1. She to the restaurant last week when someone her handbag. We have two verbs to use, the verb to go out and the verb to steal. What we want to decide here is whether one of these two actions went on or was going on for a while, and whether another action is simply a point in time. Let's have a look again. If this person wanted to go to the restaurant and was going to the restaurant, as you can see or hear, I'm using the past progressive tense. Why? Because this action was taking time, so I'm insisting on the process. The person was going to the restaurant. The action has a certain length in the past. Then what happened? When someone stole is the preterite tense of the verb to steal. When someone stole a handbag, this is a short action in the past, very quick because thieves are usually fast. A short point in time, a handbag got stolen. So this is the process. Let me use the red pen, it will be easier for you to understand. The process here, she was going out to the restaurant when someone, point in time, stole, normal, simple preterite tense, stole a handbag. Don't despair. Sentence number 2. He, when suddenly his car, so the verbs we have to use are to drive and to break down. Same here. Out of these two actions, to drive and to break down, which one was a process in the past and which one was a point in time? It's quite easy, isn't it? To drive, driving, that took some time. So we're going to put this verb in the past progressive tense. To break down means the car stopped working. This is a point in time, so we're going to use the preterite. And the sentence will be, he was driving when suddenly his car broke down. Sentence number 3. What? The verb to use is to do. What to do you yesterday? Well, I to stay home all day. Now, in this sentence, the question will simply be in the simple preterite, because we're simply asking what the person did yesterday. We're not concentrating on the fact that the action had a certain length. We're simply wanting to know what the person did yesterday. So we'll say, what did you do yesterday, using the preterite tense. The answer is going to be something else. Here, although the action lasted all day, I can very well say, well, I stayed home all day. And in fact, I will not say I was staying home all day. Why? Why not? Simply because the person asked me a question implying that they want to know what I did, not the length of time that it took me to do that. So what did you do yesterday? Well, I stayed home all day. Now let's see sentence number 4, which is going to be different from number 3. We have exactly the same words here and the same verb. What, to do, you, yesterday. But we also have another action, when I, to see, you. So when you have two different actions, you have to decide which one was lasting, was a process, and which one was a short action. You'll usually find, when you have to decide between those two tenses, that you have when or suddenly, for example. So here, in sentence number 4, which action is going to be the long action in the past progressive, and which one is going to be the short action in the simple preterite tense? It's rather simple. To see is not going to be a very long action. So here we're going to say, when I saw you. But in the first part of the sentence, we are going to use the past progressive and say, what were you doing when I saw you? Because in this instance, we are insisting on the process. We want to know what the person was doing. The person was doing something for quite a while. So this is the difference between these two tenses. I know it's not always obvious, but remember that usually you have little words like, let me find it, when or suddenly. If you have when or suddenly, it usually means you have two actions, and one is going to be a short action, a point in time in the preterite tense, while the other one will be a longer action, a process in the past progressive form. Challenge time. Last time I gave you as a challenge, only kidding. Only kidding is an American expression which is used also in British English. Only kidding means the same as only joking. And I'll give you another one for next time, which is I'm all ears. Strange expression, but useful and widely used in English. Okay, for today, that will be it on this topic. I'll try to sum it up one last time. The simple preterite tense, is used for a point in time, an action in the past which is over, finished. We don't insist on the length of time it took, but on the fact that it is dated, like last night or yesterday. If we use the past progressive tense, which we can also call preterit be plus verb plus ing, this means we are speaking in the past, but we are insisting on the fact that the action was going on. There was a process, a length of time. This is the difference between these two tenses. If you have any problem regarding this or any other point, leave me a message. Yes, on YouTube. No, not on Facebook, where I can't check my messages regularly. Leave them right underneath the videos and you'll get a reply from me. Okay, work on this, view the previous video and videos, because I also made a video simply on the simple past or preterite tense. Do this exercise again. If it's not clear, get back to me. Until next time, bye, work well.